Let's go over some of the basic settings, the really initial settings on WordPress. Very similar for .com and .org, but not identical. We go through our dashboard to settings, and let's see all the settings that we have available. Let's start with general settings. General settings quite important because it's the name of your website, which is going to also be the title of the home page for Google stuff. So site title, let's change it to something that can actually be read and looks nice. YDA tutorial. And this is a tagline. It's a meta description, so it's also important for Google. But if you're using .org and you're going to install an SEO plugin, which I will show you how to do, I would leave this empty. But if you're using .com, you definitely need to put in some meta description. Tutorial site for YDA. Okay, email, time zone. I'll choose my real time zone, which is, you can go by city if you want to make it a little bit easier on yourself. There we go, Jerusalem. You can set out the date format of how the posts will appear, anything new that you add on, time format. Your week starts on, our week starts on Sunday. Let's leave it on Monday, doesn't really matter. Language, of course, there's tons of languages available on WordPress. You can decide whichever language you want. And let's save the changes. And again, I will show you immediately how the differences take place. The minute we save the changes, you will see an immediate change of the website. So you remember YDA tutorial, find WordPress site. Let's refresh this. And you can immediately see the difference. YDA tutorial, the tutorial site for YDA. You can see in the page title, this is what Google reads. YDA tutorial, a tutorial site for YDA. Okay, so it's not only influenced the visual appearance of the site, but also the code, the HTML code behind the scenes, which is important for us. Let's go on. Other settings. And I'm not going to go over all the settings here because not all are necessary to handle right now. Writing, very simple. Usually not a lot to change in this setting. The way that you convert emoticons, that your default post category, we'll talk about categories later, format, nothing really to do here unless we go into more advanced settings or usage. Reading is a little bit more interesting because here you can make a decision that will substantially influence the way that your site runs, and that is to have a static page instead. How does a blog work, basically? Every new post, every new item that you put up, if it's a video or a text, a story, an article, it always goes on the home page, and then there's just like it's like a scroll of one item pushing, one post pushing the next down. If you want to have a static home page, you can actually do it by clicking this option and then selecting a front page and where your posts will actually appear. Let me demonstrate with my example. My website has a static home page. I'll click on home. The site that you're on right now, Your Digital Agent, it's a static home page. You can see there are no posts on this page. It's a static page. And all the new posts, I've decided that will appear on the news page. So if I click on news right now, I created a page, which I will show you how to do in a different video. And you can see that all the posts are here. All the new posts automatically are all gathered here. So this is a decision you can make. It's obviously your decision. But just so you know that it's available, I'm going to revert back to the normal, that all the posts just gather on the home page. How many blogs, how many posts to show, just simple decision. You don't have to change here anything when you start. I just wanted to highlight this option for you guys, the ability to use a static homepage instead of changing homepage and putting all your posts on a different page. These are the most important settings that we start with: general, writing, and reading. I'll just just show you the others, but it's not really as important as the first three. These are things that have to do more with how to comment, discussion settings, the comments that other people leave on your post, and hopefully you want to create a discussion and have comments and emails, notifications when you have someone commenting. I'm going to skip one category here. and go directly to privacy. Privacy settings are always important, but here I have nothing to change. Um, if I ask search engines not to index this site, I'm basically committing suicide as a business person. Obviously, I want search engines to index this site, and I don't see why the site should be private, unless you have some sort of I don't know, a cult that you're trying to run in your business or in your area, where we're only visible to people you choose to see the site. These are the basic settings, and once you go over these settings, and again, it's very similar on .org and .com, and you save, then you're basically ready for more important or let's say more advanced decisions like design, content, and things like that. So start always with your step number 2. First, you choose a theme, then you change the settings.